guys, today we're going to turn this wooden sign into something really, really cool for Valentine's Day. Hey everyone, it's Squdge here, welcome back to my channel. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today I'm really excited to be taking part in another wonderful, wonderful crafty hop. So, we're going to be giving you some really, really cute Valentine's inspiration incorporating wood. Now, I'm not a big Valentine's person. We don't really celebrate Valentine's in the traditional ways. But we do a few little bits, but we don't buy gifts for each other. We don't sort of do the whole chocolates and roses and stuff. It just doesn't really suit us as people. We're more the kind of, you know, do it every day rather than once a year when you're told to kind of situation. But that's just us. I know a lot of people do celebrate it and enjoy it. So when I make things, I don't necessarily do things that are over the top, covered in hearts and kisses and all of that lot. So I'm going to be doing a slightly less, not traditional, because it's still a really nice thing, just not as ooey gooey, I guess. So because we are using wood, and because this is with the really, really talented group of ladies, you're not going to want to miss a video. So if you use this hashtag, WoodUBeMine, you will find every single video in the hop. As per usual with these, if you click down after you've finished, in my description there'll be a link to the next person on the hop. Please give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoy it, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to me and everyone else on the hop. And please say hello in the comments, whether it's a positive comment, a negative comment, something you like, something you didn't like, something I could improve, any tips for me, anything like that. Please let me know in the comments. I love talking to you in the comments. So yes, let's get in. So I have these little wooden slices that I've been planning to do something with for ages, and I've never got round to doing it, so I thought I'm going to use it for this, but I'm not going to use it sideways. So this has these little eye screws with this twine on, which is brilliant, but I'm going to take them out and I'm going to reattach them at the top, because I want this to go portrait, not landscape. So it's going to go like that, possibly that way actually, I think. And so I'm going to screw these in. I'll drill a hole and screw these in at the top so that it can hang from the top. So now I need to make sure that I don't lose this. I'm putting it in my box of magnets. Please remind me when I go loopy, because I can't remember where I put it. And I have these super, super cute napkins. Oh man, words are hardy-wordy. Wordy? Words are hardy-wordy. No, words are hardy-wordy. Oh gosh, sorry. Right. So I have these super cute napkins, and I want to use this section to create a sort of decoupaged image on here. So the first step that I'm going to do, I'll open this up. We'll cut out the bit that I want to use. So I'll just, and I'm going to cut past the fold as close as I can to this other hot air balloon, because I want to get as much of that blue as I can. There we go. Pop that aside in case I need some more. So my plan is going to be basically to have it like this. In the centre, I'm going to use the other side that I cut. I'm just going to cut off the bottom bit, because I want to use some more flowers down the bottom. So basically I'm going to have these at the bottom, then this butterfly. Oh my god, it's not butterfly. There's not even a single butterfly on it. Oh man, this hot air balloon. I try and make these videos so professional and then I mess it up anyway. But I have this space up the top, so I popped out of my drawer some blue and white acrylic paint. And so what I'm thinking of, I'm going to base coat this with some Mod Podge. and then I think I'll just paint the top little bit with some very light blue to kind of match this getting darker as we go up. First step, let's separate our layers. So I'm just going to pull these napkin layers apart. If you've ever used a napkin, you'll know you usually get the 2-ply. So I've just peeled off the backing layer so it's easier to stick down. Just shaped that bottom piece so I roughly know how much height I've got. And then the top part did not want to split into two. I had to speed this up because it was so tedious, so tedious. But I got it out, and then I was positioning it to make sure that the hot air balloon actually fit on the wood slice. So first step, I'm just going to coat this with some matte Mod Podge. A little bit of blue up the top, and I shall be right back. So I have coated it in matte Mod Podge. I've done the blue up the top. I'm then adding another layer of the Mod Podge ready to stick our napkins on with. And I ended up getting a little bit too wet. What I should have done was dry brushed over it first before I added another layer on top. It did pull up in a couple of places, but hey, you live, you learn. So I've stuck that bottom piece on, and then I'm going to get our larger piece, just trimming the edges so that it's a little bit easier to work with, and then positioning it, making sure that that hot air balloon is on the wood, it's not off the edge, it's not going to cause problems. Then covering it all with another layer of Mod Podge, and then leaving it to dry. I absolutely love this. I don't know why I've never decoupaged with napkins before. It just gives such a beautiful, beautiful look, and yeah, I absolutely love it. Hey, it's very rare for you to be here, and you're so going to tread in the glue. Hello. Hi. Oh, hello, gorgeous. You are such a pretty girl. It's good to see you down here. You don't often come down here. I don't know if you can hear that purr. It's such a good noise. Hello. This is my Smudge. She is my love. She's now 13. We're 13 in November. And she's my babe. She's got this huge fluffy tail. She's got this gorgeous fur and the prettiest and most emotive face. Haven't you, gorgeous? Yes, she's my princess. I know it's bad, but you know, she's been with me through some very tough times, and she's the reason I'm still alive, aren't you, babe? I'm so honoured that you're here. You're so pretty. I don't know if you guys can hear her purr, but it is immense. So lovely. Are you just going to sit here, babes? That's good. I love it for sitting here. Can I carry on? Is that okay? Thanks. Oh, that purr. Love it. You don't get to see her very much. She likes unboxings because there's a box involved, so and especially when I do them on the sofa, she will come and say hi. But when she appears down here, she doesn't normally stay this long. I am very honoured. Very honoured. She is so funny though. She's so emotive and so expressive, and when she wants your attention, she will make sure she gets it. Oh, I love her to bits. Oh, that was so nice. Sorry, I do love her to bits. I get really excited when she comes down and sees me. Right, so I think we're doing well. We've mostly got a nice seal on all the edges. So now that she's gone, I'm going to give it a bit quick heat, and then we'll trim. Now, I want to try out a trick I have seen with some other people when they have done, not necessarily this, but when they're sticking paper to wood or something similar, they use sandpaper to get a really nice sharp edge. So I've just got this cheap, it's not really even very coarse grit, it's quite a fine grit, nail file, and I'm just going to see if it works. I don't hold out much hope because I feel like it might fray the napkin, but do you know what, I've got 2 others if I need to, and I've just cut out, because I've got a hole, I've just cut out the umbrella again from the other sheet that I'm just going to stick over the top once we're done, just to give it a little bit more definition. So let's see if this works. Maybe I need a coarser grit, I don't know. Do you know what? That's worked really well. Right, let's give it a go. I genuinely could not believe how well this worked and how easy it was to get a really nice finish on the edge. Great tip. Wish I could remember who told me. Okay, so I'm quite impressed. That worked really well. I had a couple of bits where it lifted, but that's just where I hadn't glued it properly. And I actually think having that wood effect around the bottom is nice. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to pop our umbrella on. Do I need to? I think I need to trim a little bit off. I'm just going to trim all the blue off of this just to thing. So I'm going to stick our umbrella on and then cover everything with a layer of, I don't know whether I should do matte or shiny. I think I'm going to stick with the matte, and then if I don't like it, I can cover it with the gloss. Look at me thinking ahead. Sometimes I do talk sense, I'll admit. It's not every video. So let's carry on. Righty-ho, so here is our little decoupaged piece. I'm not sure if I like the matte, we'll see how it goes. To continue the wooden effect, I have these Scrabble tiles that I thought I would spell out I love you on. So I was thinking something like this. Maybe a little bit higher actually. Or just the love. I don't know which I prefer. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to do what I normally do, which is take some pictures. Take a picture and then put the picture side by side. To look at them and decide. So I'll add that picture to the screen now so you can see it. Okay, I'm going to use my gel matte medium to attach these because it's a nice strong glue that will keep them where I want them. Don't need quite that much, geez. Let's start with our L. So I'm just going to adjust these to where I want them. I'm going to start off with the L, then I'm going to move to the E, and then I'm going to be able to equally space the O and the V in between them, both so vertically and horizontally, so they fit nicely and they're nicely stacked and stepped. I just find working from the outside in or occasionally the inside out is best. Okay, I also have these. Let me get them out. So I have these wooden, they're just called wooden dots. They're Paper Mania Do Crafts wooden dots. I got them at the range, and so I have the light and the dark, and I'm considering maybe adding some, but I'm not really sure. Maybe add some down here perhaps, something like that, or maybe we do the lighter ones at the top and the darker ones down. Yes, I like that. I like that a lot. I struggled for a minute there to remember where I'd put it. Oh dear. My brain is useless. Right, let's figure out where we want to put the... Okie dokie, we are back, and before I show you the finished piece, I'm just going to remind you to use this hashtag to find all of these videos, and I really hope that you enjoy this Halloween inspiration. And I really hope you enjoy this Valentine's inspirational hop. I hope you find some really cool things along the way. Remember, top of my box is the link to the next person. Please give this video a thumbs up if you have enjoyed it, and leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you. If you haven't subscribed yet, consider subscribing, and then carry on and enjoy the rest of the hop. So here is my WoodUBeMine piece for Valentine's. You can still see the liquid, the gel matte medium. It will disappear once it's fully dried. So I've moved the screws to sit on the top so that it hangs up this way rather than being sideways as it came. We've got the wooden dots top and bottom. We've got the wooden letters for love, and then decoupaged our wood slice with this gorgeous, gorgeous napkin. The only thing I dislike is that the napkin stops and it turns into paint, but I specifically wanted to use this hot air balloon. It's something that my other half and I always talk about, going on a hot air balloon ride, because he's scared of heights. So as much as he would love to do one with me, he can't, because he's, you know, hello darling, he doesn't like the heights, which I understand. So we kind of have a bit of a running joke about it. So that's why I wanted to use this for my little piece of wooden inspiration. Kitten, you are not a good window. They cannot see through you. Let's go back to your bit of plastic. So that is me done for today. I have really enjoyed making this, actually. I hope you've enjoyed it too. If you have, give this video a big thumbs up and consider subscribing if you haven't already. If you have already, you're awesome. I love you. I can't believe that the amount of people that support me is incredible, and you're all amazing. And yeah, I will catch you on the next one. Enjoy the rest of the hop. Keep crafting, and I'll see you all soon. Bye. Also way too intelligent. So when I had a friend of mine stay at my house, when things happened and she was going to end up being homeless or going back to a very negative situation, which I didn't want to happen, and she had a cat, but her cat was older than Smudge, so we knew it was going to be a really difficult dynamic, because obviously it was Smudge's house, so she takes priority as the leader, but then the other cat is older, so she takes priority as the leader. So we kind of tried to keep them separate. The other cat would stay in my friend's bedroom, and then when Smudge went outside, the other cat was able to wander around the house. Obviously they dealt with the different smells, but they never really faced each other. And we had some friends over for, I think it was my birthday. I think it was either my birthday or my other flatmate's birthday, and I want to say it was my birthday because we were outside, and so January would have been too cold, whereas September is more likely that I was actually outside. We were playing poker, and we just had some board games, and we were having a great time. And my friend had gone out and left her cat in her room, and that was fine. And so we're playing poker, and you know when you just get that feeling, if you've got pets, if you've got children, if you are very close to a person, you just know when something's not right. And so we were playing, and I was like, where are the cats? Has anyone seen the cats? And everyone was literally like, chill, sit down, this is not the time. And I was like, no, something's wrong with the cats. And people had been in and out smoking, and I was like, something's wrong. Went upstairs, couldn't find either cat. Smudge I wasn't so worried about because she goes in and out anyway. We don't have a cat flap, she just comes to the window or the door and basically asks to come in. She's far too intelligent. But my friend's cat had gone, could not find her anywhere. And everyone was like, she's just hiding because there's a lot of people, she's just scared of the noise. I knew that wasn't right. And so I went outside looking and I managed to find her. Now my flat was above a shop, so our entrance was at the back and there were metal stairs. Came up to a little sort of like metal balcony to the front door. Now she was underneath my neighbour's metal balcony on top of the shop roof. No, we could not get her for love nor money. We tried laser pointer, we tried food, we tried wet food, biscuits, chicken, like we tried everything we could think of. She was having none of it. She just kept backing away and backing away and backing away. And Smudge walks past me, looks at me lying on my front on the floor trying to convince this cat to come out. She just looks at me and wanders off. I was like, oh, great. Shit you not. 2 minutes later, she literally gets round behind my friend's cat, marches her forward into the house and upstairs. I could not believe it. I was like, she twigged what we were doing and she did it for us. Like, it's the kind of story if someone told me, I'd say you're making it up. But genuinely, she's too blooming smart for her own good. She doesn't do it anymore because she's getting older, but she used to play fetch. She will ask for food. We have little signs for that. She likes drinking from the tap. She doesn't like still water, so she'll sit in the bathroom, in the sink, just staring up at the tap, or in the bath, staring up at the tap, waiting for you to turn it on.